guys, it's your girl Symone and welcome back to my no, sorry, but y'all, it's your girl Symone and welcome back to my channel. As y'all can see by the title, today is another Subbie Sunday. Of course it's not Sunday because of course I was slacking. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm sorry. But today I'm posting this video on Monday. I'm still gonna title it Subbie Sunday though. I don't care. But anyway, yeah, so I'm about to start recording this video. It is 12:14 a.m. June 13th. Y'all already know I always work late. So yeah, before we get into this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel, give it a thumbs up, comment down below. I'm in a chill vibe, y'all. Hair looking crazy. I'm looking, woo, chill vibe. Feet up on the bed. Got my Star Wars shirt on. Don't forget to follow me on all my social medias. It's listed down below in the description box. Instagram, Vivalayoshii, TikTok, LifeWithSymone, Twitter, LifeWithSymone. Boom. So let's get straight into this video. So this is Subbie Sunday, y'all. While I was scrolling, I seen this title and it really caught my eye, so I was like, I'm gonna have to read this video. So the title says, my car died in the church alley while getting D. Okay, was church in service or was y'all just parked in the alley? But we about to figure it out, so let's read it. Hey Symone girl, first let me say thank you so much for supporting your supporters and always being you. Thank you. I love your stories and vlogs. They definitely inspire me to open up on my channel more and tell my life story. To not only get good laughs from the past, but to also inspire and help my younger ladies in need of a sister advice, encouragement, or a hell of a good laugh too. I feel you, sis. I encourage everybody to start their journey, whatever it is, go for it. So it says, so let's hop right into this one. Sorry in advance if this is long. No, we love it. The longer the better. So this character name is Sun. So she named the person Sun, so Sun don't be in there like, oh my god, it's me. No, it's not you. So one day back in 2014 when I was a junior in high school, me and my ex-boyfriend Sun had linked up to go out on our regular scheduled date night. We went to the movies as always and got food because that was our daily thing. Now me and Sun was a freaky ass couple because I'm a Libra and he is a Leo. And if you know Leos, then you know they get down. If you get my drift. I haven't experienced one yet, sis, but let's see what's going on. It sounds freaky. Alright, let me finish. So we're at the show watching one of the latest movies at this time, and I noticed he started feeling on my thighs and things. I looked at him with the swiftness like that Soulja Boy meme, but with the freak eyes because I knew what time it was. So I'm like, what you doing? He like, you know what I'm doing. I'm like, when we leave. It's busting in my head and he already knew it too and gave me the freak eyes back. Girl, I was damn near ready to leave the theater at that moment because baby, like I said, he a Leo. And if you know, you know. So we leave once the movie is over and I'm damn near speed racing back to his crib because I'm trying to get to his house before his mama get back home. Like I said, we was in high school, so it wasn't none of that grown people shit. We had to sneak on the low. Ooh, that was the worst. Man, in high school, when you was doing it, even though we shouldn't have been doing it, but it's like you got to get it in where you can. And I have some crazy places. But this isn't about me right now. Alright. So we get there and guess the fuck what? His damn mama is home. I'm like, fuck. No nasty Nancy tonight in my head. But out loud, I'm like, why is she here? What the fuck? That was until he was like, pull around the corner. I got a little spot. Oh, let me find out you got a little spot. Why you got a little spot? Where did that spot come from? I was like, a spot? Where's that? He said, just pull around the corner, pull in the alley behind this church. Oh, Lord. First of all, not you got me freaking behind the Lord's house. And second of all, not in this Bumpy Johnson ass alley. Felt like he had all his babies in that alley. From potholes to black holes to volcano holes. Y'all, the alley had potholes for days. Some so big my car felt like it was falling in the ground. But as you know, I pulled in that motherfucking spot because God already knew what was finna go down. So shit, let's get it. So I pull back there, park as close to the wall of the church as possible, so it's enough driver space for other cars to pass, and I turn the car off. So this is where I fucked up. Why turn the key back on so that the battery was still on so we could have music to bump and grind to? Oh, sis. Just terrible. My young ass was trying to set the mood, baby. Moonlight, music, and D. Okay. So So we get done doing our thing, all happy and relieved. And honestly, it was so much going on, I hadn't even noticed the music went off until, of course, we was done. So I'm really thinking it was the automatic shut off on my car, not the battery died, until I got in that front seat. And shitty I was, girl, my dumb ass killed the battery for the D. I was like, oh, hell no. Stress wasn't even worth it at this point. God was like, see, that's what you get trying to be nasty. Yeah, the Lord was like, don't come behind my house doing that. You ain't supposed to be doing that. I'm going to teach you a lesson. So I'm looking at him like, gee, what are we finna do? He like, shit, we could call a tow truck. I'm like, who gonna pay for that? Plus, I was on my mom's insurance, so I wasn't making no insurance claims and risking her finding out about my car being dead in the alley after freaking for hours. My mom was a pastor and kind of strict, but not like overly strict to the point I couldn't have a life. Just wanted to throw that out there. And if I'm being honest, I just didn't want her to know I got dick down behind the Lord's house of worship. Yeah, because she gonna be like, sis, why was you in the alley anyway? Mama's gonna know. Oh, and she a pastor. She would have been like, girl. So I'm sitting there thinking like, damn, what am I gonna do? And son isn't really helping me think, because him and his little mans is all happy and relieved. Side note, ladies, get you a man that can use his hands and his brain, not just his little thing. Back to the story. Then boom, I get a motherfucking idea, girl. But hold up. This is where I'm gonna stop the story and say, if you want to hear the rest, come to my channel, girl. Because I got that car out that Bumpy Johnson ass alley in the worst way. My channel is I Am Asia Jalan. My name is Jalan. Oh, okay, she says pronounced Azalan. LO. I know my name looks crazy as hell and hard to pronounce. But again, thank you so much for sharing my story and your light with us and being an inspiration to other new YouTubers like yourself. Hopefully one day we can meet in person. I love your personality and energy. It's giving everything. And thank you Subbies for listening. Oh, y'all, so y'all already see what time it is. Y'all go to her channel. Y'all go to her channel. It is spelled IAMAJALON. And sis, make sure you go ahead and drop a comment down below so I can pin your comments, because sometimes it be hard for people to type it in and find people. So make sure you go ahead and I'm gonna pin your comment, and we're gonna go ahead and watch your video and see how you got that car up at that alley, because I really want to know. And y'all, it's crazy because I really was hoping that it wasn't during church hours. Thank God it wasn't, because the people would have came out. Ooh, excuse me. The people would have came outside that church like y'all. So thank you so much for sharing, sis. Let's go ahead and get into the next story. Alright, you guys, so let's get to the next story. So this one, and y'all, I just want to say, guess how many emails that I have for Subbie Sundays? I have 321 emails. Adios mio. No, okay. But y'all, so let's get to the next one. So this one, it says, he almost got us wet up in my car. And that's one thing I'm about to say too. Please title y'all videos. Like, I mean, it's not like a must or anything. I'm going to click on them regardless, because I'm going to get through all these emails eventually. But like, please title them, because that's what really makes me click. Like, I be really looking for I'm like, oh, let me click on this. This sound good. And it be really just giving like the listeners something to be like, okay, let's listen to this story. Okay. So anyway, this one is titled, he almost got us wet up in my car. Hey girl, my name is V. I love your videos and your story times. Make me miss living in Cali so much. I'll try to make this short and sweet, but the moral is dating in Atlanta is ghetto. Y'all, I wanted to move to Atlanta at one point in my life, and I wanted to be like an Atlanta girl, but an Atlanta man. But no, okay, let's finish. It says, so I met this guy at the gas station, and she said, you could roll your eyes. Ooh! Gas station, man. The ones at the gas station really be them. So I met this guy at the gas station. You could roll your eyes. But he was really consistent or whatever. And that's something I look for when talking to people. Not gonna lie. He was texting me for a few days, and I was just gonna waste his time. But after standing him up and him letting me know, I did. So I decided to chill with him. And he was cool. He was a cool dude or whatever. We can call him Eyes, because them motherfuckers was big as hell. Don't go for the big eyes, because there's a big eye family. Like, well, I'm not related to him, but y'all know what I mean. Anyway, so one day, which was most times when we would chill, he was like moving work. So he would be doing his little drug escapades at my kitchen table, and then we would ride out together while he played like I was his trap queen, no Fetty Wap. What? How did he come to your house with the bullshit? I say that because every time we got into the car, it was just silence between us, and he would just drive us around ATL doing his business. So one night, it was late as fuck, like 2 or 3 in the morning, and we started talking in the car for once. And he pulled up to his neighborhood in the West End, and he was just telling me he stays over in that area and serves there at night because the action was there. Plus, where he was parked at on the street, it was hella J's walking back and forth looking for that, you know, if you know, you know. If you know, you know what they was looking for. This one J he knew, he called out to and told him to come to the car, and he served him. And that J told all the others, and he made hella money that night. As we hung out more, he would pay me, and that night he gave me $200. Crackheads got money, and she, you crazy girl. Next few days passed, so we had been hanging out, and he told me he didn't have his car. And so I let him drive mine with me in the car with him because I'm very picky about my shit. Anyways, we went back to this area he lived, and this time he got out the car and was gone for so long. But he was texting me like, I'm almost done, baby. So my ass is sitting like a dummy, and he gets in the car finally. And this crackhead tried to jump in the back with us, and he didn't know, so he pulled his thing out on her and then apologized. Next thing I know, 4 shots was fired at my car, and he speed off while my seatbelt is off. My head hit the window, and I'm like, what the fuck, not in my car. He drove me to my house and kept fucking with me after that. He actually my baby daddy now, so I hope this made you laugh. I love you, girl. Girl, not you telling. Nah, I was not expecting him to be your baby daddy now. She gonna say he actually my baby daddy now, like. No, that night, I guess that probably bring y'all close together. Like, what, babe? That's crazy. That is so crazy, y'all. I guess I be really hearing some horror stories about, like, horror stories about, like, Atlanta men. Y'all, is it really like that? If it is, y'all send me these stories. I want to know. I want to know these things. But yeah, thank you so much for sharing, sis. And let me go ahead and tell her that her story will be featured. Guys, so I'm going to do 4 stories. So this is the 3rd one. And this one, it says, am I overthinking or am I right? So let's go ahead and see what our sis is talking about and give her advice because that's what she needs. But I'm sorry because this was way back in January. So hopefully she got the advice she needed. But sorry, sis. But if you haven't, we here to help. So it says, girl, so this situation is fresh. So I need advice because I really don't know how to feel. Anyways, I have this guy that I've been fucking with for a while. Let's call him K. And I've got feelings for him before, but I got over it quick. Anyways, we've kissed and I've jerked him off, LOL. Nothing more, just a little shit. Our friendship is more online though because we hardly see each other at school. So we send a lot of nudes, etc. I've always told my best friend, let's call her Desperate, about K and things that we do or whatever. She's been my friend for 11 years and we've been through so many things together. But I always felt like she liked K. I thought I was tripping and maybe Desperate was just super friendly. We have a homeroom together. Not even a week ago, I went to class late and I walk in and they were sitting next to each other. Now, me and him been doing that and he usually grab my thigh or try to rub me through my leggings. Anyway, so I got up to them and my friend over there like moved to him right away. I was like, so y'all, me and Desperate just conversating and tell me why K grabbing my ass and he touching on me. I noticed Desperate looking a little salty. So whatever, we leave class and go to the next one. And while I'm in class, K texts me and we're talking about what we gonna do next. Blah blah, y'all know. So I asked him if him and Desperate was flirting with him and he says no. But I keep pressing him. So he then tells me, damn, why y'all both coming at me? And I'm like, what you mean? Sis, I'm like, what you mean too? And he was telling me how she was texting him talking about you can't get in my pants, so you trying to get in hers. Talking about me, right? So I was like, the fuck? Would she say that about? I'm like, the fuck would she say that? Are you fucking with her too? And it was a whole ass situation. But I knew he wasn't shit, so I ain't really give a fuck. LOL. But I did with her. So I hit her up and I questioned her about it, and she tells me the truth. That he was touching on her knee and trying to go up on her. And that she said no. So then I asked her hella things and I ended up finding out that he hit her months ago and tried to get with her in the same way as me. So I was mad as fuck at her at this point because she didn't tell me none of this. And to me it's sus that she was hiding it. She told me that she didn't think it was important. I went off on her telling her, bitch, you're weird as fuck. Why didn't you let me know you let me look dumb as fuck? We're good now, but some tell me that I should still be worried. I have a feeling that they might still text, but I don't know what to do. I'm going to keep talking to him because he doesn't owe me no loyalty, but her, I mean, we've been friends for years. Why would she not tell me what was going on? Maybe she wanted something with him and thought she had a chance. I mean, she admitted to me that she liked him. Y'all, am I overthinking about this? No, you're not, sis. Okay, look, let me tell you, little sis, because you in school, so you my little sis. Honestly, I mean, you're in high school, so you're young, you can do whatever you want, but I probably would cut him off just because it's like in high school, we're really just learning well, we don't even know. Honestly, let me just be real. In high school, we don't know what love is. We think we do. In them high school young relationships, we think we know what love is. But it's like, I mean, you didn't say you love him, but it's easy to catch feelings for somebody and just go down the wrong path. So I just feel like it's best to just cut him off. When it comes to her, I feel like you should have a talk with her. It is real weird that she would do that though, like, because I don't know, it just gives weird vibes. It kind of reminds me of Toxic, like when Toxic knew she was talking to Joe in the beginning. It's like, why you didn't tell me that y'all had a little like flirting back and forth? It's weird because then it's like, it's just weird because it's like, if you think that's something you wouldn't tell me, then it's like later down the line, if I have a boyfriend and he ain't shit and he try to do something with you and y'all do a little something, you not gonna tell me because it ain't important. Like, what's important to you, sis? What's important? Like, what would you tell me? What would you not tell me? You know, so I just feel like you need to have a talk with her, let her know how you feel about that. Like, you know, see if y'all trust could be regained, because honestly, I wouldn't really trust her like that. But as for him, you should just cut him off. Like, he's really not even worth it, because some boy, he's young, so he's gonna feel like he want to go back and forth with the both of y'all, and he's gonna do it. And that's just, I don't know, that's just what is gonna happen. And it's just save yourself from even going down that lane with him. And sorry that I'm late to replying. I hope that you still needed this advice and that you got it, sis. And I hope you make the best decision. But yeah, thank you so much for sharing. This is the last but not least story, so let's get into it. So it's titled, Mr. Fake It Till You Make It. Let's see what we got here. So it says, a few years ago, I dated a guy that was head over heels for me. He would do anything for me. He spent every moment of his life at the time consumed and completely catering to my every want and need. Yo, where is he at? But no, you said fake it till you make it, but whoa. Ooh, okay. I love to feel wanted, appreciated, and taken care of, so I had no complaints. We were so in love. During this time, school was shut down due to the pandemic, so I snuck him in, and he basically lived in my room the entire quarantine. Only being able to leave the room at night and hide him whenever I had to step out. I'm gonna just, hold on, before I get more into it, he sounds like a crazy person, because he wanted to be around you that much to where he was okay with just hiding in his room all day, every day. He's a crazy person. All right, let's finish. Very early in the relationship, he showed so much affection and showered me with gifts, and every single day to show me how much he really cared. Oh. A year and a half in our relationship, things started getting weird. I noticed he never would keep a job longer than a few weeks, and eventually he just stopped working completely. He was up under me 24/7, which was fine, but the gifts and stuff just kept coming. After a while of him being unemployed, I decided to question him on multiple occasions. Where was the money coming from? And he never really gave me an answer. Nigga said I just got money. He had that PPP. No, I'm just kidding. But no, for real, he did have that, sis. For real, you said it was pandemic. I mean, what else he had? He had that EDD. Bro had that EDD, but in gifts and treats. Alright. Alright, let me finish. I did what was best in minding my damn business. Hopefully he didn't have them cards getting sent to your houses. Look, why not me just putting it on him that this man was doing that? Alright, whatever. So once the pandemic cooled down and we would actually go out, I noticed he only wear the same 2 outfits. No matter where we went, which was weird to me because he was dripped the fuck out when we met. So I asked him, where are your clothes at? And he'll make up stories about how they at his mom's or, you know, blah, blah, blah. So I went in ahead and bought him some drip. Drip your man down. He was showering you with gifts, and so you shower him. Ain't no wrong with that, sis. Mind you, our entire relationship, he never asked me for anything in return. So one day when he sent me a pair of shoes and some items he wanted, I didn't hesitate to get it for him. Immediately he started asking for outrageous expensive things every second of the day. He wanted me to buy him designer clothes, designer shoes, computer, Apple TVs, even went as far to ask me to give him $900. I was like, whoa now. Yeah, because what you need a TV for if you sleeping in my room? Wait, I don't know. Was he still sleeping in the room at this time? Anyway, you're doing a little too much. I don't mind doing for my man, but when every conversation we have revolves around giving you money, it's such a turnoff. Hear my man say shit like, why you tripping? You know you got it. Okay, big money. And you know you got more money than me. I should have ran. Red flag. Let me tell y'all, if you a guy in the comment, that is so annoying. Don't be like, you the one with the money. That's such a turn off, because it's like, I wouldn't say that to you. Why would you say that to me? Did I ever tell you how much money I had? Did I ever like, bro, that's annoying. It's giving bum. But I always ended up doing it because I felt guilty that he did so much for me at first. Red flag again. Arguments came regularly. There was no more love, just manipulation and disrespect. So one day he picks a fight with me by going through my phone while I was asleep and checking my bank account. What? He talked to me like I was beneath his feet and said how I ain't worth shit because I had money in my account but wouldn't give him any. So at this point, I'm like, nah, something is off. And I was getting to the motherfucking bottom of it, because it started giving broke ass nigga and homeless bum. After his phone ring off the hook all day, I got curious and I wonder if that's the reason he's been acting funny. So I go through his little phone and see people placing offers for all the shoes, clothes, and items I bought him. I'm in total disbelief. Everything's starting to make sense. So as I'm sitting there looking, I'm like, wow, this is where all the shit went. This motherfucker is selling everything he owned to keep up with his fake ass lifestyle he can't even afford. He did everything but get a damn job. Now he done ran out of shit to sell and he want me to buy him all this expensive shit that he could resell and make money off of. I was so hurt because I genuinely love him and he never had to fake it with me. It was nice, but I would have still loved him if he was honest about the situation. After he tried to scam me out of my money one last time, I realized what it was all about. I ended up breaking it off due to the constant manipulation and disrespect. But that relationship taught me a lot. What are your thoughts, Symone? Am I wrong for leaving instead of being more understanding? What would you do in this? Hold on. No, sis, you're not wrong at all. You're not wrong for leaving him, because for one, it's already too many red flags. For one, red flag number one was when he was willing to move in your room and sneak around your house. Like, that was already red flag number one, because it's like, you know, even though, like, we would love to be 24/7 up in our, well, I can't say we, because I like my alone time. But it's always best to have space in situations and relationships, because being up under somebody 24/7, it's like you can't breathe. So that was already red flag number one to me. Red flag number two was that, I mean, no, I don't know where red flag number two was at, but y'all, he just wasn't shit, sis. Like, it's weird because it's like, you're not making any sense. This is where it's not making no sense. You want me to buy you stuff so that you could resell it when you're not gonna resell it for the same amount that you got it for. So this is not making no sense. It's basically like, you should have just asked me for the receipts. You could return it and get the cash. Like, that's pretty much what he was doing, because you're losing at the end, because when you resell it, you have to sell it for less than what you got it for, unless it's like something where you could resell for a higher price. But when it comes down to certain shit, it's like, if it's accessible for people to get, why would I buy from you from the same price I could buy from the store? So most likely he was putting it on there for a cheaper price. So it's like, yeah, he was just fucking weird. Like, what was your point? What is the point? I'm not understanding his point. But no, sis, you were not wrong for leaving him. Get out that situation, because that's very much weird what he's doing. It's very much weird. Like, what? And then also about him, it's like, bro, you had EDD, you fell off, and now you trying to just keep up with the times. Like, I don't know what was going on. I'm just kidding. Let me stop saying that. She never said this man had that. But if he had money through the pandemic, then after the pandemic, I mean, he didn't have no more money. It's giving his card got shut off. But no, y'all, so that's it for this Subbie Sundays. Thank you guys so much for everybody that shared their stories. If you would like to go ahead and share your story, make sure you send your video to Symonestorytimes at yahoo.com. Don't send it nowhere else, because if you send it to a personal email, it will get deleted. I won't even open it. Like, I just go delete. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning into this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on all my social medias down below. Also, if it's a social media that you see me on that I've never listed, that is not me. People be hitting me, y'all, oh my god. So like, people hit me up and be like, oh my god, Symone, like, you hit me up on your personal Instagram and asked me if I wanted to make some money. No, I didn't. No, I did not. My only Instagram that I have is an Instagram. Well, I have 3 Instagrams, because I have like my business Instagrams but those aren't my bio. So yeah, it's in the bio of the Instagram that I listed. But I don't have no, my personal Instagram is Instagram, and I'm telling y'all, I would never hit y'all up asking for money, telling y'all to make some money. I would never hit y'all up on none of stuff like that. So if you ever have somebody hit you up like that, it is not me. Do not fall for it. Do not come to me telling me how I owe you anything, because that's on you. Because I would never do that. Never. I would never say, hey, I'm in your city and I need $5 for gas. I'm not, you know how they used to make those posts? Like, they had made a fake Instagram. And it was like, this is Michael Jackson. I'm not really dead. Can you send me some money? Teehee. Like, did y'all see that? Like, people be really stupid. Like, y'all are dumb. Not y'all. Not y'all. I'm saying the people who make those accounts are dumb. Not the people. But, I mean, if you fall for it, you kind of little too. But anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Check that description box below. And, yeah. Peace out.